Call to order for December 7th. Roll call, Ms. Jenkins.
Mr. Moore?
Here.
Mr. Meeks?
Present.
Mr. Toller?
Here.
Mr. Westmoreland?
Present.
Ms. Abrams?
Here.
Ms. Richards?
Here.
Mr. Duncan?
Here.
Ms. Evans?
Here.
Mr. Bush?
I am present, ma'am.
Okay, item 1A, consider approval of the low bid to connect Champ Cooper Elementary School wastewater system into the Tangipahoa Sewer District Number 1 lift station located on Highway 445. Mr. Jinko.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Sealed bids were taken and recently opened. We recommend the awarding of the bid to Clearwater Utilities LLC for the base bid of $128,880 to connect Champ Cooper wastewater system into the Tangipahoa Sewer District Number 1 lift station located on Louisiana Highway 445.
Motion to adopt.
We have a motion to adopt. We have a second.
Second.
Discussion. Questions. First question I have is how far are we talking about? How many feet?
Not very far. Not a lot.
I want to say it's right around 200 feet, I think.
200 feet.
It's pretty long ways, yeah. It's going from the back
What-
side of Champ Cooper, sort of down the side of the thing, and then over across. to
We're not
where-
paying for the lift station.
No, all of that's already in place.
We're talking about 8-inch
Yeah, it's
8-inch sewer line, 200 feet, and that's a regular price?
it's under budget. The civil engineer's estimate was 194,000, so we were
Right.
we were
There's just a
pleased
lot
with
of
the number.
discrepancy between the two bids. It makes you wonder,
Yeah.
we're talking about half, you know, what?
Yeah,
what-
we met with the low bidder was at the bid opening, and we had a good meeting with them after it, and
They've done work for us before.
they've done, yeah, Mr. Bracey's very pleased with that company, so.
Any obstacles between connection point to the,
Yeah, I mean, there's like a tennis, you're talking about like, why is it so
I
expensive?
mean, are we boring or is it?
No, it's trenching, but there is a tennis court, an existing tennis court that we have to
Right.
cut some concrete to go.
Construction's expensive, and I'm not questioning. I just,
Yeah.
you know, just $100,000 to go
Yeah.
200 feet, you know, it's just,
Don't quote me on the 200 feet. It's a long ways.
I think it's more than that. But at one time, I thought it was gonna go under the new building, so it's gonna go around.
No, yeah, that all changed.
Okay.
It's gonna go, it's around, it's basically right alongside
Yeah.
the gym into where the carpool
Right.
line picks up into the gravel.
Can we get the sewer district to put a fence up around that lift station to make it look a little cuter than?
They have a fence on it, but when the new building comes, we're gonna redo that
Oh, okay.
fence.
and that's,
Yeah, they put a-
and that, Mr. Bush brought up, made me think about that. What, in the future, moving forward, is this something that we can do an intergovernmental agreement with the sewer district or something where they can help tie us in and we can pay their expenses?
That's a little bit beyond my understanding, so.
That's a good
I'd
question,
have to
because I
ask,
think they're capable of doing that with the kind of equipment they have. What if we could just pay them to do it? Is it too late to see if they would even do it?
I would assume since
Yeah.
we've accepted bids.
Yeah.
Probably, but we need to consider that moving forward, because I know the water district will do things like that, and we pay their expenses, which is considerably less than what contractors would
Yeah,
charge.
I'm not sure why. They didn't ask me to look at
Right.
that, so.
Any other questions?
So these were the only two contractors?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did we ask
It was
any?
publicly bid.
It was publicly bid?
Yeah, it was advertised, yeah. It's the only two that responded.
Any other questions? Concerns, thoughts? Hearing none, call for vote.
Voting is open. Voting is closed. Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. Item B, consider approval of the low quote to make Hurricane Ida repairs to the Perry Early Learning Center's Title I building. Mr. Jinko.
Yes, sir. We're going to ask to pull this item because there were no quotes that were turned in for this. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board here.
Okay, so
That's
having no
sad.
motion, No action needs to be taken, right? Okay, anything else to be brought before capital outlay? Hearing none, committee meeting adjourned.